Is it the divorce papers, girl? Yes. This is some queen behavior right here. Hello and welcome back to Actually Let's Talk About It with me, your host Lily. And today I will be reacting to Dr. Cha episode 14. I can't even really do the finger sign for it anymore. Just know we're on episode 14. So much did happen in these last 13 episodes, but I am so proud of her for choosing to leave this man. That is really the biggest deal right now. But we also have new things that are supposed to be happening from like the 30-second preview I saw of this episode. So I'm not even going to do a recap. I'm just going to get straight into it. But before I do that, the patron shout out does go out to Keisha L. Once again, thank you so much for your support. It really does mean a lot to me here. And also, if you are watching this on YouTube, do not forget to subscribe to the channel because we are on our way to 300 subscribers on this channel. But the ultimate goal is 1,000 subscribers. And every day we get very much a lot closer to that goal here. Like the subscriber count in recent days has really been impressive, so I'm really happy about it. And I want to thank y'all so much for subscribing. And then also do not forget to like this video because this helps to get out to more people. And also leave your comment down below if you would like to do that as well. And without further ado, I'm going to get straight into the Dr. Cha episode 14 reaction here. So let's do it. I love you, Dr. Cha. And you alone, and the kids, and your best friend, and Dr. Gim. In that order. I don't like this dude, nor his mama. They so selfish. Where is he going? This man can't be serious. Where is he going, y'all? That's what I need to understand. Where are you going hiding behind the pottery plant? Like, what is he thinking? Like, you think hiding behind the fake plant is going to take the focus off of your grown adult ass, who is one of the sources of this issue? This is some craziness. This is some craziness, y'all. Like, I don't even understand it. Yeah, but it's just not making sense. Like, but I want to see how Dr. Cha's mother is going to handle this, because I know she gonna handle it. I know she gonna handle it. Mm-hmm. They all knew. She good. My good sister's good. Come on. She a real mother. That's all I'm gonna say. She ain't gonna persuade her to do nothing. They really love each other. They just too beautiful. They're all they need. Just the four of them. That's their family unit. That's their real family unit. She hasn't been taking her pills, and she needs to make sure she's taking them liver pills, because your body can start rejecting it because it's not something that was originally grown in your body. And I think that Dr. Cha is going to get sick here because of that, because she had a liver transplant and wasn't too long ago, and then you have all this added stress. Her mom, then her cheating ass husband, finding out about his infidelity, finding out that the woman he was unfaithful with works at the hospital, and then she's just neglecting herself and putting everybody else first. It's giving her body too much time to reject the liver that's in it. And when that happens, then you have to get a new one. And so I think that that's what's happening. Her body is now going to start rejecting the liver that's inside of her. And she's going to have to get a new one, because she's just not taking the pills that would basically make her body treat it as though it is naturally a part of her body. This is just, y'all, this gonna be crazy. I already know how this gonna go. I'm upset. And where's Dr. Gim been at? I have not seen that fine ass surgeon nowhere. This whole episode, he's been gone. Is it the divorce papers, girl? Yes. This is some queen behavior right here. Divorce him. Divorce him. Yes. Come on now. Come on now. Get that divorce, girl. Go do it. Go do it. Wow. Really? This is so petty of him. Come on now, because he sure got the hell a lot of it. He's so crazy and sadistic, and like I said, he wasn't gonna let her go because he doesn't want to lose her. That, like I said, the woman that he's having an affair with is for fun, and we can see it now on full display. He is so into himself that I don't know if he even really wants Dr. Shaw at this point, other than he wants the idea of marriage. And he doesn't want to have a divorce on his record. He doesn't want to be the talk of the town. He doesn't want the hospital knowing that she divorced him. But either way it goes, this is going to not end well because, because I'm like, it's not going to end well because, sir, you're still the adulterer. You're lucky she's not putting your business out in these streets. Because once somebody in the hospital gets the gossip that you got another child with the doctor that works at this hospital with y'all, and y'all got a pre-existing relationship, and that daughter's the same age as your other daughter with your actual wife, she could, if Dr. Cha wanted to, she could out that. And the fact that he said, let's take this to court, in a court of law, especially in Korean court, if you are a man who cheated and there's a physical, living, breathing representation of your adultery, you're not winning that case. You're not getting any rights to that child. She will have sole custody. If it goes to court, I'm pretty sure the way that the laws are, because they're very traditional. And the fact that you broke tradition and cheated instead of just divorcing her the regular way, is citing something along the lines of irreconcilable differences, and you put her health at risk, you put your family at risk over an affair, it's not going to go well. I'm like, this man is just going to lose. He's going to lose incredibly hard if he tries to take this to court. Oh, he did confess it. She was having dreams about it. I knew she might have got conned by that man. That older hipster should have known better. Yes. Yes. Sir, it's so obvious he's into her. He's been into her since episode 1. Damn. Thank you. Oh, he found his family? Oh, please don't let them be a disappointment. I just want him to be happy. Please don't let his family be disappointing. Oh, really? Sir, just tell her to wait for you. God damn. She's like, y'all better leave me alone. I'm done. She's such a sweet woman. I know that letter gonna say something that's gonna change the girl. So you better wait to read that letter. I know it's gonna be deep. I already know. Okay, these older women don't be playing when they write you a handwritten letter. You better take heed. That's all I'm gonna say. That's deep. Yeah. Now. I know this old man is like literally fighting for his life, and he's trying to talk shit about his biological mother like that because, you know what? I feel like you're dying, sir, and that you're going to need something from Dr. Gim, and I hope you don't give it to your ass just because you were speaking death on his dead mother that he never got the chance to know. Dirt poor. If she had raised you, you would have grew up dirt poor. But he would have been happy. Okay? Being poor doesn't mean that you're unhappy. Okay? Because there's a lot of wealthy people who are depressed, sad, going through with money. And then it seems like people who don't always have a lot of money are the happier ones. So who's really winning here? That's all I'm going to say. Because I'm looking at y'all all wealthy and stuff, but I don't see y'all having no accomplishments like Dr. Gim over here. And one of y'all looking like you on your deathbed, and you're gonna need Dr. Gim to give you something in his body so that yours can work properly. But that's just what I'm thinking. But his dad got a hell of a lot of nerve saying that dumb shit to him. Oh, I hope he leave these people alone, because they already giving trouble.
그쪽을 찾은 이유는 아버지 때문이에요. 아버지는 지금
Oh well, so sad.
중이세요.
Oh my
그래서
god.
골수 이식을 해줄 사람이 필요합니다.
Oh hell no. What did I say? What did I say? That old man could croak, for all I care. After what he said about Dr. Gim's mother, and he said it so casually, like he had a right to say it. Like you wasn't out here doing whatever you was doing with her. Like she's below you, but you was sleeping with her. Like, sir, make that make sense. If somebody's beneath you, why are you wasting your energy to lower yourself to have sex with them? And so much so that you made a child out of it. And then have the audacity after you dissed his dead mother to turn around and ask him for a bone marrow transplant? Dr. Kim, it's giving hell no. It's giving hell no, sweetie. Because no, you kind and you sweet, but they don't deserve shit. They can kick rocks. He can kick rocks. You old anyway, you lived your life. You got 5 adult children. It's time for you to go. This is not fair. And he thought they cared about him. And they just need him to be a bone marrow transplant donor. Oh, damn. Yeah. Yeah. Shit. Girl, you sick. But, like, it's so not cool. Because she just got her liver transplant. And you mean to tell me she's sick again? So does she need another liver transplant? And if so, who's going to give it to her? Is it going to be Dr. Gim going to try to give it to her? Is her trifling ass future ex-husband going to try to give it to her? And then she feels indebted to stay with him? Like, how are they going to do this? I don't know. But I don't like this. I don't like that she's sick again. I do not like that because of all the stuff that was going on around her and her family, she neglected herself to where now she's at this point. Like, this is just upsetting. And I just want her to be good by the end of episode 15 and be able to live her life in all of its fullness by episode 16. That's what I want at this point. And I also want Dr. Gim not to give his low down dirty family members shit. They don't deserve jack. Okay? They abandoned you when you were a child because his mother had died. And so his father made it very obvious that he didn't want to raise him on his own because his mother was no longer there. And that's kind of messed up. And then for him to talk about his mother so disrespectfully, like she wasn't important or like she didn't matter, is just completely and utterly insane to me. And so I don't want Dr. Gim to give them nothing. Let that old man die of his whatever he got, because if his other kids can't provide him with his bone marrow transplant, then he just won't have it because he didn't raise Dr. Gim. Another family raised him and raised him well, and he became a doctor. And they're not worthy of the work that that other family put in at all. Those are his real parents. They loved and cared for him, not him. You only reached out to him because you need something, and then disrespected his dead mother on top of that. It's a heavy no for me. But yeah, that's just my reaction to episode 14 of Dr. Cha, the series, y'all. Like, I'm not feeling Dr. Gim's family, especially not his father. He can kick rocks and die of whatever disease he got if his other kids can't provide him the bone marrow transplant, because he really don't matter. He really don't matter. He really don't matter. For you to be dying and still being negative about his biological mother, that's saying so much about him. And he doesn't even realize it. It's saying so much about you as a person. And it's not good things. So yeah, like, that's the end of my rant. But yeah, that was my reaction to Dr. Cha episode 14. I'm hoping for the best for Dr. Cha in these next 2 episodes, because that's the end of the series. After that, we got 15 and 16, and that's it. And then also, Jungmin is going to the military. because he's done living his dad's dream. And I've heard the hell out of that. Eddie Rong is going to art school. I don't know what their grandma gonna be doing now that her money is gone with that man, that older hipster. But I'm hoping she put a police report on him or something so she can get him back, get that money back, and get back at him for like basically having her family business and his topic of conversation. Because excuse me, sir, for real. But yeah, again, that's my reaction though to Dr. Cha episode 14. And if you have stayed all the way until the end and you are watching this video on YouTube, do not forget to give it a good thumbs up so it can reach more people, because this helps with the algorithm. And also comment down below if you would like to. And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because every day we get a little bit closer to 300 subscribers, and we're definitely getting way closer to the 1,000 subscribers goal. And if you're watching this on Patreon, thank you so much for being a patron. It really does mean the world to me. And until I see you again, I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.